I had a few people mention for me to do a get ready with me hair. So I thought, well, if I'm going to do that, I'm going to also finish my makeup and then do my hair. So let's see here. I'm going to turn this little light around. And I have some things to share with you guys before. Well, first of all, I just got out of the shower. I put my face lotion on. I put my primer on, my foundation on, and I put my concealer on, and my blush and my bronzer. So I'm going to focus on my eyes because that was really a topic of conversation yesterday. And it was suggested by, let's see, I wrote it down here. Now let me see. Kittens at Play, thank you. She suggested that I look at James Welsh. Go to James Welsh's YouTube channel. And he was a little bit fascinating. He has a scar in his that goes right into his eyebrow. And I thought it was so funky. And I thought he had it shaved so that, just for the look, kind of to be a little cutting edge. Well, speaking of cutting edge, it's actually a scar. So anyway, when you see him, if you go to his channel, he kind of does specialize. Well, he's a makeup artist, and he does sort of specialize in eyes. And so I watched him, and then I went over to what is his name? That other makeup guru, the guy. Well, I'll remember it. But what I learned from James Welsh was that I really have to have the right brushes. And so I was digging around and I found this set of new brushes. So I'm going to use, he only uses 2 brushes for his eyes. One is a brush that helps to really cut in to make a line, and one is a more fluffy brush. So here's a fluffy brush. I have no idea how good these brushes are. In fact, here's the label. They are Eco Tool that I just noticed on the back. They give some little step-by-step instructions. Like, I'm going to read those. Not. Okay, so then I'm going to use this brush. This is really a little too small, but it's for cutting in. So I start with this brush. And Wayne Goss is the other guy. So I'm going to start, actually, I think I better start with my eyebrows. And today, I'm going to go a little lighter handed on my makeup, and we'll see what we think, if we like me, because I know I've had several of you guys mention, that I don't have to go so dark with my makeup, but I like my eyes dark. But today I'm gonna give in, and I'm going to go lighter handed. So let's see here. Okay, I'm gonna use this little brush for my brows, just to sort of fill them in. And I'm gonna go with the lighter brown than I normally use. I'm trying to find my little palette here. Let's see. I'm going to go with this, the City palette, and I'm going to take the light brown for my brows. If I can get it open, I'll be happy to use it. Okay. It's really grungy. I think I'm going to go try this. So here we go. And while I do this, let's see if I need to move this camera a tiny bit. I'm gonna wet my brush, wash it a little bit. And I got a few things, well, I got more than a few things wrong yesterday. So I want to correct my mistakes. First of all, remember I said I really liked that, okay, this is way too light. I really liked that couple. Well, their name, I got their name all wrong, but you guys, a lot of you guys watch them too. So their names are Julia and Hunter Haven. So anyway, if you watch them, you're going to know why I like them and why I want to be them. Because they just are so, they're hip, they're darling, and he is kind of a metro guy. He wears jewelry. They actually share each other's clothes, which he wears hats. He's got really long hair, and she just loves it. And I like it too. And he wears it in a man bun. And wears it in man bun, and then he wears it like all kinds of headbands and stuff. And it really is kind of cool. So different, than my generation, I'll say. But I like looking at him. And they like to cook. I really should be picking, I'm going to have to do this, you guys. Hold on. They cook together. Like the other day they made, they made this oatmeal breakfast, and I was a little bit surprised because it was the steel oatmeal, but she put a big scoop of peanut butter in it. And I have never seen that before. So I was a little bit, she put a big scoop of peanut butter right in the middle. The presentation of what they eat is always really cute. And then around the scoop of peanut butter, she put banana slices, like little banana coins. And bear with me here, because when I talk, I get distracted. And could I get any closer to the camera? I'm such a camera hog. So then around the banana slices, she put strawberries. And I think around the strawberries, she dropped some nuts. So I've got to get a fresh Q-tip. Hold on. So I was, it was like, oh, and they love their coffee. They've got a fancy schmancy coffee maker. And they make all kinds of like special coffees in the mornings and stuff. That's like the first thing they do. They do every single thing together, which cracks me up. They're like besties. But I'm going to tell you, they do everything together. Okay, let's see here. May have to revamp my brows. But we'll see. Alrighty, now I'm going to try my eyeshadow. I'm going to start with my smaller brush, which I've already lost. I laid it down here. Here's the fluffy brush. Here it is. And they said, of course, James, that's young, and he said, just go like this. Well, forget it. My skin is too crepey. Then Wayne Goss said, hold your skin if you need to. So I'm going to try, I'm just going to try one of these really, I started with one of these yesterday, and I couldn't do it. I think I'll go with this. So the first thing I'm going to do is cut. He said, keep your eyes open. So I'm cutting. Okay. And he was working on like a smoky eye. Well, I don't want a smoky eye today in the daytime. So there you go. And so getting back to this, Julia and Tanner, their house is, I love their house. It's very restoration hardware, very Pottery Barn. And I had a nice email from a viewer, Terry. Hi, Terry. And she was asking me about my decor. And so I gave her way too much information, but I'm going to share what I said to her with you guys. When my favorite decor is that Spanish colonial Mexican Mediterranean look. I love those rich dark gold tones, whiskey tones, beiges, browns, even the cranberry color. And that's what my other house was, with very rich fabrics, Mexican pavers. I loved it. That and folk art, that's totally my style. So when I left, I'll tell you this part. This is kind of funny. It's kind of sad, but funny. My mom would say, well, now, did you take the blah, blah, blah with you? And I said, no, Mom, I didn't. I know it was and she'd go, oh my gosh, Cindy. And I would say, Mom, number one, it's too big. Number two, it carries a memory. Anything that has a strong memory for me, I don't want to take with me because I'm starting over. And that's just the way it is. Okay, now I may have enough in there. And I'm going to take this. Well, not yet. I'm going to do my other eye. And so then she would say, oh, okay, honey, well, when you put it like that, okay, I'm going to cut right in here by the bone, right under the bone, like I was told on those videos. And I have primed my eyelids. In fact, they said to break down and buy an eyelid primer. I mean, what? A face primer versus eyelid primer, like the molecules know the difference? I don't get it. So, okay, so then it's probably why my eyeshadow looks so bad. So then I'm cutting in. So then my mom would, she'd dwell on another piece of furniture. Well, but you took the D, didn't you? And I said, Mom, I didn't. Oh my God, honey, what were you thinking? That was beautiful. And then I said, Mom, remember, if it had a memory, I just couldn't take it with me. So with that being said, okay, there you go. So with that being said, I knew I had to really start over. Okay, now they said they said, don't bring it all up in here. Just really blend it in here. They said go like this. So then I thought, okay, I have to find the new look, Cindy's new furniture, home decor look. So I started going on YouTube and I watched all the videos about home decor styles, different, are you a beach look? Are you a farmhouse look? Are you a contemporary look? Are you a Spanish look? What is your style? So, what do you guys think? I don't know. So I thought, well, I don't know what my style is. My real style is what I just lived in. But now I have to find a new style. And so I thought, start looking. So I found myself gravitating to colors, to monochromatic. The whites, the beiges, the grays. Really like the white, the natural wood tones, baskets, that basket weave, and not, you know, like I said, monochromatic. So more of a, and using rugs as a foundation to define space, to bring warmth, and to bring color. So, okay, I'm going to stop there, you guys, right here with my eyeshadow. And so Julia and Hunter's house, I loved. So I thought, okay, I want that. Then when I went to Pottery Barn, because they talk a lot about Pottery Barn. So I went to Pottery Barn. I saw a bedroom that was exactly like my bedroom in a picture. And I replicated that, except for the couch. But I had room for the couch. Okay, I've got to put eyeliner on. Now, I'm used to dark eyeliner, so what am I going to do? So then my decorator that helped me, she was like, you've got to bring some color in here. So she was the one that really stretched me on that wallpaper. The blue. Once I bought that rug for my office, it's a Ralph Lauren brand, $299 from Home Goods. They have the best rugs. And once I bought that defined my color scheme. So because it had those oranges and blues and golds and beiges, and it just really, so then we painted, the outdoor of my door is blue, that's outside side of it, and my garage door is blue. So we chose that blue color for my accent wall. And then that rug had the blue in it. And then I found those pictures of those girls in their summer dresses that have the orange and the blue in it. So then that's why I have that orange and blue look going on. And then that wallpaper in the guest bedroom was had that same orange and blue in it. And like I said, my decorator really loved that. And I sort of, like I said, that was out of my comfort zone, but I went with it. And I think it's very young, very bold, and different. Now this, I'm using brown. You can't even see it. That's okay. I'm going with a lighter hand. La lighter hand. The lighter hand. Okay, I have a factoid for you guys. Someone said they liked my factoids. Did you know that the founding fathers, someone also talked to me about founding fathers. Two of the founding fathers died on the same day, 5 hours apart. It was, and you're not going to believe what day it was. Okay, Jefferson died first, Thomas Jefferson. And he died at Montecito. I think that was his house, his name. And he had a lifelong rivalry, frenemy kind of a thing with John Adams. Now remember, John Adams and Abigail had that great love story. And you can see their love letters. They're in Washington, D.C., I believe. I've seen them. Okay, I'm gonna tight line my eyes, the bottom of my eyes, with the same brown. Not black, but brown. And so Jefferson died, or just before he died, he said, "Oh, that son of a gun, John Adams is going to outlive me." Well, John Adams died 5 hours later, I think it was 5 hours. I wrote it down. And they died on the 4th of July. Go figure. So I thought that was so interesting, that they were frenemies. They helped to be builders of our nation. They were great minds, and they died on the 4th of July. Unbelievable. Okay, let me clean that up. Then I'm going to be ready for my hair. got to do my, okay. Yesterday when I made that video, I got distracted talking about Tsar Nicholas, if you remember. Then one of my viewers, or maybe even two, tried to second guess what I was going to say, which I thought was adorable. They were like, were you going to say this about the Tsar? And no, but I'm going to tell you what I was going to say. It has to do with Canada. That's why it was on my brain. But I can't find my curler thing. So Tsar Nicholas, during the Russian Revolution, remember they lined he and his whole family. It was really tragic. Against the wall, and all those gals, they all had those diamonds sewn in their clothes, and the diamonds went everywhere. So, well, I guess Tsar Nicholas had many siblings. So one of his youngest sibling, Olga, she was from the house of the same, she was born in the same palace. I wrote it down. Her name was Olga. She was Tsar Nicholas's youngest sister. She was born in St. Petersburg in the big palace there with all the same fanfare as the other kids. Well, she stayed in Russia until Stalin was in power. She and her husband. And so I want to curl my eyelashes here there. So, but once Stalin was in power, she started feeling the heat, you know, kind of getting messages that they might kill her because of her bloodline was a Romanov. She was a Romanov. So she and her husband moved to Canada. And they moved there. They moved to Cooksville, Ontario. And they died there. And in fact, she died in, she didn't die until 1960. I was 9 years old. And she was 78 when she passed away. And her husband died before her. But there is, if you go to, oh no, it says she died, she was 78, yeah. And so if you Google Olga, Tsar Nicholas's sister Olga, she's got a last name like this long. There's a documentary about her in Canada. It's very good. That's the only reason I know this, because I like documentaries. Okay, my lipstick. I can't believe I still have this. I can't get that off. When I'm president, there's not going to be, every package is going to be easy to open and no more receipts unless you want one. I'm so sick of these receipts that are this long. And it's like, you know, the next time you come in, you get a discount. Forget it. Okay. And I've got this sort of cranberry dress on, summer dress. Okay, what do you guys think about my eyes? It's a lot lighter. I wanted to put a little bit of blush on. Let's see here. I think I could use, okay, that's it. Not be eat. Now, my hair is a different story. Let's see. Remember that musical Hair? God, it was so popular. It was like, it just summed up our day, our protesting day, an era of the 60s. Give me it down to there. Hair, shoulder length or longer. Here, baby, there, honey. Okay, now, hold on. Now I'll be singing that all day. Hair. Oh, as long as I can grow it my hair. You know, speaking of hair, Chris Rock, his daughters were admiring somebody, some white girl's hair. Oh, look at her. She's so pretty. She has the prettiest hair. I think Chris said, what do you think's pretty about her? You're pretty. Why do you think she's so pretty? And they said, look at her hair. And so he did he said, I want my girls to feel pretty. Just because their hair is a different texture doesn't mean they shouldn't feel pretty. So I so agree. So he did this research and did a documentary on hair. I forget what it's called, but something about hair. It's really good. It talks about how they make extensions and that kind of stuff, where the extensions come from. Okay, I need one more here since I got my hair cut. I think. Okay, here's a number 3. See how that's a 3Z? And I did curl these. I've done this before, you guys. I mean, I've shown you before. And so that's the back. Let me see what it looks like. Yeah, that's fine. Let's see, this has to go down. So I don't know if you can see that. So that gave me length and some thickness. Now I'm going to put one in here. Here, baby, there, mama, everywhere, daddy, dad. Where are they? Oh my gosh, hold on. Hold on. Here it is. I'm putting it right about here. Boom. Actually, that's not good. This one's got bad clippies. Bad clippies. You're supposed to tease it a little bit, so they have something to sink into. Okay. It's not staying. Okay. Then I'm going to do the same thing over here with this one. These are 2 clippers. Clip that in there. Instant hair. And these obviously are the clip-in. The clippy-innies. My curlers and clips are down there. Now, remember I told you I conditioned my hair really, really well. Okay, that, I need this changed. Hold on. I like this big brush. My hair responds well to this. Whoops. Crumb. Let's see. Just because I'm doing this for you guys, it'll probably turn out terrible. And then if this gets too draggy, I just take my curling iron and re-curl it. Okay, yay, yay, yay. Well, that didn't do one thing. Not one thing. When I get it where I kind of like it, then I spray it and set it. Now it looks better when I first wash it because it's poofier at my roots. But I'm going to try to poofy it out a little bit more. Poofy it out, poofy it out. Let me get a piece of that Kit Kat bar. Just sort of fluff up my bangs a tiny bit. And don't forget to notice my big, strong arms. It's very important that we ladies, as we get into our 70s, have big, strong arms. Okay. Let's see here. Now, actually, as it kind of falls, it looks better. And I'm going to put some earrings in. You know I love my loops, hoopy loops. And I'm putting these in to make me feel like a real person. And I'm going to go out in my garage and get some stuff ready for our church's garage and yard sale. Pull some stuff aside. Okay, that's about it, you guys. That's all I got for you. That's all I, oh, it's not, I lied, hold on. I just ordered these shoes from eBay. So cute. This is a Tommy Bahama. New without tags. Is that adorable? See, and I can wear that heel. In fact, I'm going to wear these now. Then I bought these, eBay. These were $29. Those other ones were $11. But by the time you add tax, it added up. But these are cute and they're very light. And then I bought another pair. I love these. But if you buy these are from eBay. If you buy these, don't just get the black. The black are the cutest. The other ones don't look as good. Okay, you guys, that's it. I'm signing off for my gal pals. And I will, P.S. I love you, and I'll see you later. Bye.